I'm coming from my parking site. Wanted to show you another part of Weiden. This is the Schlörplatz, which I actually love, but it's very busy traffic-wise. This is one of our gates. Last time I came through the other one. Nice hotel here. One of the better hotels. I think this is, yeah, it says 1914 at the top. So this is something for prisoners of war. There used to be a bakery here. Very nice, had very good bread, very popular. And this is our market. I don't know, you may be able to pick out some flags in the background. I'm not quite sure what they are for. Oh my god, I think I see a Welsh flag. Oh, it's probably football. Of all the things, it's probably going to be football. But yeah, these are local vendors. You get organic produce here, locally grown chicken, and so forth. This is our maypole. Not sure what the chicken is there. First time I see it. But yeah, they're selling eggs. That road I just pointed to leads down to a park, which is very nice, but also very popular, which means that you have loads of parties there in the evenings and during the night, if you know what I mean. Oh, and I guess not all vendors are here yet, because normally you can see the vendors here, and on the other sides they're usually lined up one after the other too, but I guess I'm too early. The one with the yellow van is just setting up. Yeah, you can buy all kinds of things here: asparagus, potatoes, of course you can see cheese here, baked goods. The one who's setting up right there is eggs and chicken. A lot of places to sit outside. This has always been a market, as you can see by the figurines, no, statues, whatever you want to call them. And these are genuine cannonballs. Our old town hall. I keep forgetting what they're called in English, where people were exposed in the past. Sorry, I can't think of the word. But yeah, that's still genuine, the genuine location. Now this little, you can see that the stones are set aside differently here. This is there used to be a creek running through here. And I guess in the past this used to be the marketplace where, well, walking through the town hall, the historic town hall. Ice cream parlor. And let's see, for some reason, I don't know why, some people have set up over here, which is new to me. They didn't do this in the past. You may remember from a previous clip of Weiden that we were walking around that church. Too bad, I was going to go up here now. These stairs these steps, I should say, used to be are being used during Christmas time for choirs, for performances. That little figurine you see up there has been here for centuries. I don't know for how long. So anyway, the bells up here are indeed chiming out, I think at noon, if I'm not mistaken. Then you can see the German flag, and next to it, the white and blue, is the Bavarian flag. Let me walk a little distance and I can show you the mosaic up there. This depicts when Weiden was given market rights and became a Stadt, a city. So anyway, this was the other end of Weiden. Oh, let me show you one more thing. I'm gonna pause it real quick. This is one. Since not everybody has set up stall yet, let me just walk down one of the side roads. This is the very wide road. And I'll show you a tiny little bit of the park. So as you can see, people are trying to make it pretty as far as they can. There are restrictions, there are limitations as to what you can and cannot do, but just some plans, that's all it takes. This is not an actual original tower to my knowledge, but the city wall, these are actually buildings along the city wall. The city wall per se is only visible in some areas, and I'll show it to you when I come back up. This has always bothered me. Never liked it. And anyway, this is our I think this is the Max-Reger-Park. Can't even remember what the park is called. This is now the Stadtmühlbach, the creek that ran through downtown Weiden. And it's actually really pretty here because we have trees, lounging areas. If I went further that way, we'd come by a pavilion where they have free serenades during the summertime. Well, usually they do. And it's really nice. So just a few more impressions. Yeah, you can hear the birds. I want a bush like that. I wonder if I can steal a twig and try to grow it from there. This stretches down to another main road, but you can hardly notice. And behind there, you might just make out a building complex. That is actually part of a school. Well, let me walk there. Okay, I wanted to avoid the shaking, but look, right next to the school they have, there's an actual chess playing area. You can see the chess pieces in there. And normally this fountain is on too. I'm not sure why it's not. So Let me walk up these steps. You can make a running lane, and yes, the park continues that way. That's the sports field from the school. This is the school's swimming pool, which has just been refurbished. That's why it looks so new. And I'm trying to get a glimpse of the actual school. Oh, too many trees in the way. And yeah, I used to go to the swimming pool during classes where we were trying to be taught how to swim, and always failed for me. For the life of me, I cannot swim very well. I can swim if I have to, but anyway, these are is the running field, the swimming pool, and behind it is the actual gym. So that's all been refurbished. And if you walk further that way, well, this way, we would see the actual school. But there are too many trees in the way. I cannot get a good glimpse of it. Sorry. All right, I'm walking back towards well, I am at the city hall, but this is new. The painting up here and the painting of those stones, they're not real. That's painted on. And the vine, that's all painted on. And I guess it's just an indication of what this used to be, a watchtower. And I missed this one coming through here. I don't know if this was the actual door at the time. Probably not. I would think not. So, this is where we just came from. And we're going to turn here now. And let me pause it again, because this part is uninteresting. Alright, this is part of the actual city wall. You can see the overgrown part here. And I will walk down that way too, but you might already be able to see like a walkway in the distance. So you used to be able to walk all around the city wall, of course, but things have changed. So the whole ground, this has all been refurbished, all the houses here, and the whole ground has been dug up. Well, not dug up. They put an underground garage in here because people cannot, otherwise they cannot park here. And you know, people need to park. We all have cars. This thing has always bothered me. This house, I used to deliver pizzas here. And you had to walk over this. Probably the camera cannot pick it up. But this is one of those air vents. And it goes down deep. I would say 4-5 meters. It's deep. It's always bothered me. Oh yes, and we have cobblestones. Annoying. Sorry, just had to pause it because there were people there. This is closer to that church. And in the distance you can also see a steeple. That is another church. Hold on. Apologies for that. That church in the distance is built in a Jugendstil or Art Nouveau style. It's really dark inside, but also very interesting because it's quite a unique church. Yeah, and all around here are stores, and you can see a lot of roses. But let me walk this way, and this is how people. This is one of the entrances to the underground garage. It's closing, and this is one of the ways that people can drive into their garages. So that slow driving car you see there, it's because people are walking in front of it. An elderly couple is. So this is another part of the city wall. And you see the walkway up here. I don't think it's still accessible. Not that part, that is. But I guess this part that's coming up is accessible. I've never been up there, and I don't know who and when and why and what and so forth. How can you get up there? Is it only for, I don't know. But as you can see, it's blocked off. It's also very pretty here. Like I said, all this has been refurbished. The houses here sell for an extraordinary price. Even if you just want to rent here, just an apartment, outrageous. I love that little house here. Cute. And let me walk through here. This, I don't know if it's still open, but this was one of the supposedly best places to eat. This used to be a place where soldiers gathered and where they had their arms, but it's more like a gathering place. I think the arms per se were kept or stored permanently somewhere else, just when they had to go to war or defend Weiden or so. This is where they were, not stored, kept. Okay. This looks different now. A bee hotel. That brick building right there is our new town hall. And just through the trees you can make out a flat building, and then this behind it a row of windows. That's the school I was talking about. So we're going back. That way is the pool. That way. But I wanted to show you this. This is a little haven that's been here for quite some years. Even while I was still in Weiden, it was already here. And I thought it was so pretty. It's just, a nice place to sit. Is that catnip? I think that's catnip. You might be able to pick up the babbling of that little brook. It's a communal garden, I think they call it. It's not very big. And having the crop here is totally new. I'll show it to you from across the brook as well, so you can see it a little better. But this is nice, I like it. Like I said, it's totally new. Well, I guess Weiden is doing something for its people, for a change. Not totally ripe yet. I'm gonna steal one. I'm originally from Weiden, so I'll just do it. Good. So let me cross the little bridge here, and then I can show it to you in all its glory. it never used to be so overgrown, but I think our folk have finally understood how important long grass is for wildlife. So that's it, that little stretch here from that recycling container back there to those steps. And where you see the lamp is where it said the soldiers were gathering. And there's the villa, the restaurant again. I just had some strange look for that guy you may have just seen walk around the corner. There's a dog walker in the distance. I guess over here we're not really used to people making videos. And that's why I'm keeping my tone down. And I'm sorry if I'm almost whispering. But I don't want to attract too much attention. So anyway, let me go back to the market.